Scott, come here. Yeah, we gotta do the flip, coaches, please. Couple of captains, coaches. Anna, come here. Come on. And Paige, come here.
Can I come? I'm here.
Beautiful. First of all, congratulations to both teams. Okay, congratulations, guys. Bauerstown, DeHaven, it's okay if they call Bauerstown? Sure. On this team. Who wants to call it?
Me.
Okay, you're going to call it, sweetheart. Call it in the air. Okay, ready?
Our umpire today, Richie Venezzi.
It is a tail. Bauerstown's choice.
We'll be home team.
You guys are home. Yeah. Okay, have a good game. Good luck, ladies. Good luck. Good luck, coach.
Good luck, guys.
All right, you guys know each other?
Yeah, I
just assume you know each other.
Yeah, no, we know each other. We're good. All right,
okay. All right, have a good game.
Today, so we're
beautiful. Have a good one.
Visiting team DeHaven. We're going to ask you please line up on the line. Lead up batter, Alexis Stewart.
Wrong team. That's their team.
Wrong team.
Lead up batter, Gabby DiRenzo.
One quick, Peyton, real quick.
Abby Beza. Taylor Signa. Natalie Di Bertoli.
Come on, man. Natalie, get out there.
Lindsay Bocelli. Jocelyn Serrano. May Laird. Laura Wolf. Ollie Wichek. Bree Gertie. And Lauren Draper. Our hometown will be Bauerstown. Alexis Stewart. Emma Chescott.
Alexis, come on. Then you go.
Anna Karasik. Jenna DeMore. Paige Mrazek. Michaela Lau. Caitlin Covert. Nevaeh Bush. Maisie Wagamoo. Skylar Stewart. Lauren Kent. Madison Gentili. Kaylin Stewart. Peyton Christina. And Madison Spurl.
All right.
And now please face the flag for our Pledge of Allegiance.
Hats off.
Take your hats off.
Hats off.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the June 17th Father's Day Championship ball game of the Mooseheart Softball Championships at the beautiful Bauerstown Complex in Shaler Township, Pennsylvania. This is the 10 and under championship game between DeHaven Athletic Association and Bauerstown. Joining me tonight for this afternoon's ball game is Jerry Matulovic, retired Shaler baseball coach, and runs a wonderful program up here at Bauerstown Baseball to teach baseball to young men as they move along in their baseball careers. Welcome, Coach.
Well, thank you very much. It's just a pleasure to be here. We have all kind of young people, and I've been in championship games before, and I know exactly how these girls feel. A little tension at first, but before long, after the first base hit, feel the ground ball, they'll feel just great.
Today's game is being broadcast by Rubino Productions. We'd like to have a personal shout out to John Rubino. John was with us in this entire weekend. We're raising money for Mooseheart Child City and School. Our umpire What you're watching today is girls 10 and under softball. It's a little bit different from the older girls. There are actually 11 players on the field. There are 5 outfielders for this game. The other difference in the 10U game is that they can only score 5 runs in an inning. They don't want a game getting too out of hand. Here's the pitch. And a nice shot to left field. Getting in fast. It's number 13, Kaylin Stewart.
She started off with a line drive base hit. The left fielder bobbled slightly, got it right back in.
That hit was by Gabby DiRenzo. Now batting is Abby Bosick. Strike one called.
It's ironic that Rich Venetia is the, not Rich, yeah, it is Rich. Because I had his son as a baseball player. He ended up playing for the Pittsburgh Pirates as a minor league ball player. What a player he was.
Strike two called. When did you coach him?
Oh, let me think of the years. I have so many years running in my mind right now. I'll have to think about that, but we'll have it in a minute.
Ground ball to third. Throw to second. Here's the throw to third on the overthrow. Safe. First and third, and nobody out for DeHaven. After a ground ball by Abby Bosak was picked up by the third baseman, Nevaeh Barch. Nice throw, actually, the second baseman from Bauerstown, who bobbled the ball and dropped it. And Gabby DiRenzo got to advance to third base.
Pitcher is throwing a lot of strikes. I noticed that. Trying to get ahead of the hitters, which always helps a pitcher.
Wind up in the pitch. 1-1. One of the nice things about this tournament is the fact that this is a tune-up right before the GPGSL playoffs, which start this week. The GPGSL is the Greater Pittsburgh Girls Softball League. And both Bauerstown and DeHaven will be in the playoffs. Ball 4. Bases are now loaded. That was Taylor Signa, who showed some patience at the plate.
Obviously a scoring situation here. We'll see what happens. We got a nice little ball player up there at the plate. And her name is?
Natalie DiBartoli.
Natalie DiBartoli. Clutch situation for Natalie.
Nice to walk up to the plate with bases loaded and nobody out.
Ooh, especially in the first inning.
Up the middle to the shortstop. Shortstop taking it herself. One out. Run scores. Oh, another run coming across. The shortstop for Bauerstown, Michaela Lau, took her eye off a runner, and the runner came across from second base to score on a short ground ball to shortstop. She took it herself to make the out. 1 down, 2 runs in for DeHaven. Fly ball out to center field, drops in for a single. The runner at first base had to hold up for a minute until she realized the ball dropped. And she ran quickly to second. Then when she saw that the center fielder double clutched on the throw, took off and advanced to third. First and third, 1 out for DeHaven. 2 runs already in. Ball hit the plate. Bauerstown really looking for some outs right here. 2-0 is the count. Foul tip. This is Jocelyn Serrano batting for DeHaven with 1 out, 2 on, 2 runs already in. Ball outside, 3 balls, 1 strike.
That's all right, don't worry.
That was a full count. Thanks, Coach. Strike 3 called. 2 outs in the inning. Now batting is the first baseman, Mary Laird, wearing number 1 for DeHaven. 2 on, 2 out. And here comes the rain.
Hopefully it's just a passing shower that won't
Looks like it.
cause any damage.
Foul tip.
Well, temporarily we're in a good position under this cover. We'll see what happens. We may go flying down to Etna any minute.
Oh! Shot to second base. Second baseman dropped the ball, alertly stayed with it, picked it up, threw onto the shortstop for the 3rd out.
Everybody's scurrying off the field, try to get a little shelter at this point.
So it looks like the umpire said, let's wait this out a couple of minutes. It looks like we have some clear skies right in behind us.
Outfield backing everything up. Next is Mara. Ground balls on.
Community Spirit Awards dinner was last night. We got our first batter coming up for DeHaven. Excuse me, for Bauerstown. It's Alexis Stewart. And we're back on. And we're back playing while we're trying to dry out here at the outfield at the field number 2, Bauerstown Baseball and Softball Complex in Shaler Township. Swing and a miss for Alexis. So ground ball, second base, picked up, thrown on to first, and there's quickly 1 out for Bauerstown. Nicely done. The play was picked up by Natalie DiBortoli, who threw on to first base. This tournament is being sponsored by many businesses and individuals. Ground ball off the pitcher's glove to shortstop. Bobbles the ball, holds on to it. And Emma Truscott is on base with an infield single. Quickly as a ball. Foul up the third base line. That's Anna Karasik, who's batting 3rd for Bauerstown. Another short roller. Foul on the foul up the third base line. 2 strikes. We're still drying out here in the outfield at Bauerstown Baseball Complex after about a 5-minute shower. Just enough to soak everything. Guess we have a new sponsor. Towels provided by Penny Irby. That was a shot to the second baseman who tried to take it herself, and the runner number 14, Emma Truscott, beat the play, so it's 1st and 2nd, 1 out. Number 4, the 4 batter, Jenna DeMore, is batting for Bauerstown. With a shot over the second baseman's head. Ball gets past the outfielders, 1 run in. Two runs in for Bauerstown. Looking for the inside, the Parker, safe. 3 runs in. Bauerstown quickly takes a 3-2 lead in the bottom of the first inning. Now for a quick welcome, I'd like to say hi to tournament director and Bauerstown the Mooseheart Community Spirit Awards Chairman, Joe Walt. Joe, thanks for joining us this afternoon.
Frank, it's my pleasure.
5th year now, huh?
Yeah, and you know, you've been a big part of it. The people at Bauerstown have been a big part of it, and people like Jerry Matulovic have been a big part of it. You know, what we're trying to do is raise money for a great cause, and we're also trying to give these kids that are out here on the field some memories.
Coach Jerry's out here now helping us sop up after a quick rainstorm.
Just momentary, believe me.
Another shot right over the shortstop's head, and quickly a single for Bauerstown. Bauerstown's back in business after an inside the park home run by Jenna DeMore. Quickly got 3 runs in. That was Paige Mrazek, who just hit that single. And now Michaela Lau's up. And another shot over the shortstop's head. And it was picked up by number 6. Did a great job. Taylor Signa in center field. Picked up the ball quickly through to second base. And there's 2 outs for Bauerstown. She's safe. Wow, that was a nice play by Bauerstown. Real heads up by the runner.
Bang, bang at first, but Rich Venezia was on the call.
Yes, he was. Caitlin Colbert was the one who hit the short pop-up between the second and the pitcher. Now batting Nevaeh Barsh for Bauerstown.
Ironically, I just passed her father, who said, "What's up, Coach? I ain't seen you for a while." Mr. Barch. Let's see how his daughter does here.
One thing, it's nice to come back to Shaler, Coach. You know so many people.
My usual is to say, "Help me out now, help me out," and then I'll tell me who they are.
And that's 3 outs. Pop up the pitcher at the end of 1. It's Bauerstown 3, DeHaven 2.
Sounds like a championship type game. 3-2. Rich Venezia's wiping that ball down. He's getting ready for inning number
2.
There you go.
The tournament today. Some of our sponsors for the Mooseheart tournament is PA Irby and Associates, accounting, tax preparation for your own personal or your business. We'd also like to thank Pittsburgh Mobile Concrete and Russell Zelich from Pittsburgh Mobile Concrete for giving us a hand today, and Chuck Basilovac from Custom Manufacturing and Industrial Services, Dr. Bruno Conicella, dentist down in Sharpsburg. Would like to thank Nikki Beckus from Nico's Contracting in Millville. Yeah, he also provided the scaffold for our film crew today out in the center field. We're getting ready to start inning number 2.
I'd like to thank the refreshment stand for giving us some towels so we can get this thing moving. That way.
In the 10u game, you play 6 innings in this game. There is a run limitation in 10 and under of 5 runs. The girls are preparing for the GPGSL softball playoffs, which begin this week. Here's the first pitch of the second inning. Quickly swung and fouled off. Pop up to third base. She misplayed the ball. Gets to first base.
Just off the tip of her glove, she ran the ball back in, gave the ball back to the pitcher. And now we have a runner on first base, I believe, with nobody out. Left-handed batter up there.
Ali Wiechak is batting. First lefty of the game. First left-handed batter.
We're hearing a little thunder in the background.
Yeah, after the rain, now we got to have a little of the noise.
Seems that would be going in a different direction. I think we're going to be fine.
Pop up to second. Oh, misplayed the ball. She quickly got it to the second baseman, and 1 out recorded. That was very well played off the miscue originally. Just quickly getting it to the shortstop for the force out. One of the other things people need to know about the 10 and under game is that there is no infield fly. That was number 9, Michaela Lau, picking up the ball and taking it herself for the second out.
Michaela looks rather athletic. She scooped that ball up and raced over to the bag. I thought, for instance, she was going to throw it over to the second baseman, but she took it herself.
Quickly, 2 outs in the top of the second inning. 1 on. Batting now at the bottom of the order is Lauren Gasper. 1 and 2, the count.
Coach is bringing the outfield in a little bit. He must know a little bit about the hitter. Let's see if his knowledge pays off in this next pitch.
That's a strikeout, and that's out number 3 at the top of the second. DeHaven scores no runs, but at the end of 1.5, it's Bauerstown 3, DeHaven 2.
Doesn't seem like anybody leaving. Initially, they all ran for cover, but as you can see now, the sun is out and the weather is behind us. I think it's headed toward the Etna area. Looks pretty good up here.
Hopefully it'll head a little bit over to Shaler area, and I don't have to water my plants tonight.
That'd be great.
Some more sponsors for this weekend are John Freeze Landscaping, Shaler Self-Storage on Elfenwild Road in Shaler Township, Fitzsimmons Metal Company on Butler Plank Road, Would also like to thank Pioneer Paving, Permanent Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Shaler. Would also like to thank Mary Margaret Grogan, our local Tupperware lady. So if you want a gift that'll continue to give for years on end, get Tupperware. I'd like to thank our friends at Rose's Notary at ISM, Information Solutions and Management, website design, hosting, and maintenance. We'd also like to thank the Pennsylvania Moose Association, who helped sponsor us this afternoon and this entire weekend.
Go
ahead, Coach.
What a banquet it was last night. These two young men came in, of course, and had an opportunity to tell everyone exactly how nicely they've been treated. And both boys started out by saying they did not have parents, which brought a tear to my eye the way they turned out. Mooseheart has done a tremendous job with these kids.
Quickly, bouncer to the pitcher, throws on the first for the first out of the bottom of the second inning. That was Maisie Wolgamuth. Now batting is Skyland Stewart. Skyland takes the first pitch, bounces it to third, who runs it in, scoops it up, and beats out the throw of a short roller to third base.
Skyland's a tall girl, and she used her height to get to that first base in a hurry.
Next up, Lauren Kenst. Swings, foul tip. 0-1. Quickly 0-2. For those of you not familiar with the area, the Bauerstown Baseball and Softball Complex is in Shaler Township, up near the Cherry City Fire Department. Quickly 2 outs with 1 on. And right behind the reservoir for the city of Pittsburgh. This is an all-volunteer organization who maintains this facility.
Something you probably didn't know is that I lived about 100 yards from here all my life when I was growing up on Manhattan Street. Oh, it was a foul ball.
0-2. Things have changed just a little bit up here at the Bauerstown complex. It used to be just a single field. Right now there's 6 fields up here.
A lot of work has gone into this by these Bauerstown people who have stuck together. What a group of people.
Ground ball to first base. First baseman number 1, Mary Laird, takes it herself. Steps on first, 3 outs, and at the end of 2, it's still Bauerstown 3, DeHaven 2.
You know what I like most of all in watching these games? I've always stressed with my baseball teams to get off and on the field. A lot of people say they don't like baseball or softball because it's a slow game. It's a slow game if you play like a slow poke. But if you got a little hustle and a little drive, a little desire, people want to watch you come on and off that field with a lot of zip. I'm really enjoying watching these girls hustle.
You wish some of the guys that played for you hustled like this, huh, Coach?
Well, they better or they wouldn't be playing.
Lesson for you youngsters. This tournament is being sponsored by Pittsburgh Moose 46, along with the Highland Moose Lodge 2699. And the money is being raised for Mooseheart Child City and School, which Jerry told us about with the banquet last night. The students are all actually on their way back to Mooseheart now. They should be back in Chicago sometime this evening between 8 and 9 o'clock. They came in for the weekend, and boy, what a nice pair of young gentlemen who have had a rough beginning but are getting another chance to succeed in life.
Oh, because of Mooseheart. What an organization. I wasn't aware of it until I was asked to come to the banquet, and obviously the amount of things that they do is unbelievable.
Mooseheart has about 230 children living there from age birth to 18 years of age. Top of the order for DeHaven in the top of the third. Mooseheart was founded 99 years ago, so next year will be 1 century of service for the Child City and School. It was actually founded by a Pittsburgher by the name of James J. Davis. A little more about him. Here's the pitch to Gabby. Inside. James Davis was a U.S. Senator from Pennsylvania. Even though he was the 247th member of Moose, he's actually considered our founder because he oversaw explosive growth in the organization. And there's now 1 million members of the Moose family fraternity.
Gabby draws a walk.
Walks usually equal runs, don't they, Coach?
They kind of jump up and hurt you. Try to stay away from those walks.
Now batting Abby Bosak.
The infielders at this point in time should be thinking, if the ball comes to me, where do I go with it? If it's hit to my left, do I take the play at second myself if I'm the shortstop? All these things have to be in the minds of the ball players prior to the ball being hit. She's falling behind in the count, the second batter in the row. Let's see what happens.
She's 3-0 on the batter now after walking the leadoff batter. She threw a lot of strikes in the first inning.
She sure did. Let's see how she does here. Strike one. Here you go. She's bearing down now.
Full count.
3-2 now. All infielders should be ready. They appear to be.
Pop up. Foul ball. Full count. Gabby DeRenzo is at first base after drawing a leadoff walk in the top of the third. And Abby Bosak now has a full count. Here's the pitch. It's a pop-up to the infield. Nobody talked about it. Not really sure who picked up the ball. The third baseman, number 1 for Bauerstown, Anna Karasik. Nobody talked to each other. At least we didn't hear anything out here.
Well, let me explain something there. The ball was hit in such a manner that neither of the girls would have an opportunity to make a call. It was like a reaction thing. So they both went after being aggressive as they are, and sure enough, they collided. Now, I guess they ruled an out. I believe one of them,
yes,
they held off.
Number 1, Paige Mrazek made the catch for Bauerstown. And very nicely done.
The good thing, nobody was hurt. It looked like there was going to be definitely some injury there, but no, they're up and at them.
Foul ball off the backstop. 1 out for DeHaven. Gabby DeRenzo still at first after drawing a walk. 2 balls and 1 strike. We have a good crowd stuck around after that little rainstorm. Actually, 3 championship games today. This is the 10 and under game. Also going on over at Field 5 at the Bauerstown Complex is the 8 and under championship.
I'll tell you one thing. It's quite interesting to see how hard it rained and everybody just ran right on top of that field. These fields are well taken care of by Bauerstown.
It's unbelievable how much water these fields can take before they become unplayable. That's true. The members that maintain this facility are all volunteers. This is the only association that takes care of their own fields and not requiring the municipality. Whoa, strike 3 called, 2 outs for DeHaven. Now comes up the cleanup hitter, number 4. Actually, number 2. DeBartoli. She came up last inning with bases loaded. Oh, nice. Quickly a pop-up. Oh! Error by number 1, the third baseman. Had the ball in her glove momentarily and popped right out. Coach is saying, close the glove, use the hand.
Just a little example of concentration there. She probably would have caught that ball. Oh, there's a nice line drive.
What you have there was a nice line drive out to right center field. And the third baseman actually interfered with the runner. Rich quickly put his arm out to motion interference. And the runner scored anyway. There was no play at the plate. So it's second and third. Ground ball to second base. Quickly on to first and 3 outs. But after an error at third base cost Bauerstown a run at the end of 2.5. It's DeHaven 3, Bauerstown 3. Well, Coach, errors and walks.
Errors and walks. It's a history of baseball.
Doesn't matter what game it's played on this field. You walk them and you commit errors. It comes back to bite you.
I like to see a little more hustle coming out onto the field here now. I just gave a great compliment to whether we're going on and off the field, and now we're trying to motivate these girls a little bit here. What inning are we in now?
It's the bottom of the third.
Last of the third. It's too early to get tired, so they got to really bear down and get to work in this inning.
Some more of our sponsors are Doble Laboratories in Shaler Township, Cop Out Pierogies, my friend Cara Fontal from Shaler Police Department. I'd like to personally thank our friends at Silvione's Restaurant, the Casa de Pasta on Babcock Boulevard, with delicious Italian cuisine and a friendly and fun atmosphere. Ford Business Machines, and Vinny DeLeonibus, who is the president of the Bauerstown Baseball and Softball Association, helping to support this. Also, I'd like to thank our friends from Siemens, and Joe Wall, who is our chairman, works for Siemens. Our wonderful and crazy friends at Studio Raw on Babcock Boulevard, Ron and Dan, and the ladies over there. I'd like to thank Mark Zakowski from Z Florist, and Dr. Nathan Savitz from Ideal Distributors, Pittsburgh's premier distributor of janitorial, paper, food service, laundry, and warewashing supplies. Batting now in the 13th position is Kaylin Stewart, and yes, that was correct, that she's the batting 13. Bauerstown has 15 players today, and in GPGSL rules, all the girls are in the lineup. So it takes a little bit of time to get through the lineup. It's been a tight 3-3 ball game in the bottom of the third, which is how you like your championship games to be played. Everybody on the edge of their seats. Families enjoying this wonderful Father's Day. And Coach, thank you for coming out here on Father's Day.
Well, it's been a pleasure. After that banquet last night, I went home and I was so inspired by everyone at the banquet, and especially the kids who were being taken care of by Mooseheart, and that I wouldn't miss it. I am preparing for tomorrow's first day of baseball camp, but when I get home, I'll still have plenty of time.
Kaylin Stewart caught out on strikes, and now it's Peyton Christina. She's very short ball. Pitcher got off the mound quickly, picked up the ball on a slow roller, and threw out the runner.
She showed some athletic skills, bouncing right out, picking that ball up. It was a bang-banger at first base.
Nice play by the pitcher. Now at the bottom of the order is Madison Spurl. Quickly 2 strikes. Now the pitcher Gabby Dorenzo has had herself a nice game, not only in the field but at the plate too.
I'd like to see the girls move their feet between pitches. Sometimes you see a lot of kids get in a position of field, but they don't move their feet enough, and as a result, they become a little stiff. You got him. That pitcher's doing a job.
Pitcher did a great job this inning with the throws and with her glove. And at the end of 3, it's DeHaven 3, Bauerstown 3. Go ahead, Coach.
Couldn't ask for a closer game. I mean, so far the kids are really responded to championship play.
Like Coach said, the girls from Bauerstown are quickly getting out to their positions.
Ironically, I could tell you a little story. When I was coach at Shaler, we were getting prepared to play in the state playoffs. And our girls' basketball team came into the gymnasium with gold medals around their neck because they just won the Pennsylvania State Basketball Championship. Karen Hozak, Brenda Larimer, all those girls from the past in 1980. So our kids at practice that day, I said, "Do you see those girls? Did you see those medals hanging around their neck? What about you guys? Do you think you got enough in you to pull this one off?" Sure enough, our team went out and won the Pennsylvania State Baseball Championship. So in one school, the same year, we had a state baseball championship and a state girls basketball. And I attribute it to the girls basketball team because they gave us all the impetus that we needed to go in and play real hard and win the state title. That was Karen Hozak, Brenda Larimer, and several other good young ladies.
Batting up now for DeHaven is Mary Laird.
How's Mary doing so far today?
Mary's 1 for 1.
Batting 1,000.
Ground ball to the pitcher. Pitcher picks it up. Oh, ball was hit once. Safe. Ran it out. It's amazing how that one little momentary hesitation and a slow roller to the pitcher cost Bauerstown an out. So there's 1 on for DeHaven. Nobody out. Ball to the shortstop. Scooped it up. Throws it to second. Got the force out. Mara Wolf was the batter. The shortstop for DeHaven is Michaela Lau.
I like the way Michaela Lau moves around out there. She's got some speed, and she's pretty confident in herself. You can just tell her. She's always moving her feet between pitches. I think she's one of the better girls on this team.
And when you hear Coach Matulovic say that you got some nice tools and you got some nice attitude about the game, trust me, that means something.
It means quite a lot, especially to your other teammates. It rubs off. If you show them you got a little bounce in you and they're playing right next to you, they'll also do it. There's a base. Oh.
Ground ball to the second baseman. She made the decision to go to first instead of the force out at second.
So
that's okay, 2 down.
But the lead run moved into second base. A base hit here could put them up front.
Now batting is Bree Gertie. DeHaven's now switching some players around out in the field for this inning coming up. Coach told me he'd be switching almost every inning, getting the girls in and out. Late swing, foul ball. Swing and a miss. Two strikes on the batter. Ground ball to the shortstop.
Yeah, she didn't charge the ball, sort of waited back, and I think it cost her. Then when she wanted to get after the ball, it was a little too late after a slight bobble.
Now there's force outs everywhere. Runners at first and second, 2 outs for DeHaven. 0-1 on the batter, Lauren Graper. Quickly 0-2.
It's a big one right here.
Yeah, this is a big pitch.
With the score like it is, let's see what happens.
Tight game, bottom of the order up. Like to see the bottom of the order become productive. Ooh, looked at an 0-2 pitch in. Little deep, 1-2.
The only thing we cannot question Venetia because he's been such an outstanding umpire. I think we'll just let him slide on that one. It was pretty close though.
That one was hard to look at. 1-2 pitch. 2-2, little deep. It's the top of the 4th inning, 3-3 between DeHaven and Bauerstown in the 10 and under championship of the Mooseheart softball tournament. Strike 3 called. That's the end of 3.5 innings. DeHaven 3 and Bauerstown 3.
Here we are. Who would ever believe we could get into a championship game in this late in the season and have such a close game? Rich Venetia is wiping his brow in there. He's not really sure how this is going to turn out.
Getting back to Mooseheart, I want to talk a little bit more about the Child City. If anybody wants to help, they're more than welcome to do so. Number of different ways. Donations can be made to Mooseheart Child City and School and sent on to the address we could send it to is 923 Saxonburg Boulevard, Pittsburgh, PA 15223, and I'll make sure it gets there. I'm the governor of Moose Lodge 2699, and that's the reason why we're here, raising money for the school and for the kids. With 230 students there, not a single one of the the money raised and the operation funds are completely raised from Moose members and the community at large. There's no government funds. It's the top of the order for Bauerstown at the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball to the 3rd base. Runs through, she's safe. Quickly down the 1st base line is number 12, Alexis Stewart for Bauerstown.
Now that's an example of tremendous hustle. That ball she just got beat to throw. They got ball's bobbled by the shortstop, but throws to the second baseman for the out. That bobble by the shortstop we thought was going to be a little difficult, but she picked it up quickly and threw it to second base for the out. Now that makes the
one away
situation one away. One down. The batter is
Anna Karasik, the right center fielder for Bauerstown. Down the third base line. Oh, throw to second. Safe. Number 14, Emma Truscott, really hustled to get down there on a slow roll to the third baseman. Picked it up through to second, and Truscott beat the throw handily, actually. Now batting the first baseman, Jenna DeMore.
The action is picking up quite a bit here. DeMore's the batter. In fact, we just talked to the father who was interested in when this is going to be shown on television. So let's see if Miss DeMore can get a line drive base hit for her father.
Shot to center field. 1 run in. Nice hit. Oh, everybody advancing. With nobody from DeHaven paying attention to what was going on in the field. Took the eyes off the runners, and both runners wisely moved up, and both now in scoring position with 1 out. Emma Truscott just came in to score for Bauerstown, giving Bauerstown a 4-3 lead in the bottom of the 4th inning. Foul tip.
This could be a breakout inning here.
Anna Karasik quickly hustled from first to third on the base hit single up the middle from Jenna DeMore. Once again, another shot up the middle, 1 run in.
2 runs.
2 runs in. And Bauerstown takes a 3-run lead, 6-3 in the bottom of the 4th over DeHaven.
That was definitely a key hit. Could break this thing wide open. Of course, I'd never give up on the other team either. There's a shot.
There's a shot to third baseman, picks it up quickly. Whoa, nice play by the second baseman for DeHaven.
The throw was a little high, but as small as she is, she stretched real hard to make the play.
That was Natalie DiBartoli who snagged a high throw to bring it down to get the force out. 2 outs now. Bauerstown quickly a shot to shortstop. Throw to first, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. But Bauerstown jumps for 3 runs to take a 6-3 lead. Where 1 million members of Moose, Loyal Order of Moose, support Mooseheart School. And Coach, I'd like to thank you for coming out and joining me today.
Well, like I said, after last night, just the atmosphere of what you guys are trying to do at Mooseheart and seeing the response of those 2 young boys, I wouldn't miss it. Plus, I love baseball and softball and the kids, and I'm a Shaler guy. I was born in Shaler, played sports for Shaler, and of course went back to Shaler as a teacher and a coach, and I have a great feeling about it. So it's a pleasure to be here.
We're at the top of the order for DeHaven, Gabby DiRenzo.
How's Gabby been doing today? Let's check her.
Gabby's 1 for 2.
Batting 500.
With a shot right up the middle, past second base for a single. Quickly picked up and thrown back in.
Gabby is now 2 for 3, I believe, huh? Sounds like it was 1 for 2, 2 for 3.
2 for 3 for today. Abby Bosak's now batting for DeHaven. Down 3, top of the 5th inning. Trying to make a comeback. It's a fly ball over the shortstop's head for another single. Once again, another pump fake and a double clutch costs Bauerstown.
I don't think they scored on it, but
no score.
Certainly.
Second and third, nobody out. Time called.
Now they're out of a double play situation. The Governors are second and third, nobody on first. Let's see how the girls respond to this.
It's a pop fly in the infield. Just foul. That was a golden opportunity to pick up a quick out. Just out of the reach of the third baseman.
You know, the wind is picking up a little bit, and as a result, I think that ball sort of was blown away from the third baseman, who thought she had a shot at it originally.
Swing and a miss, quickly 0-2 on Taylor Signa. The 0-2 pitch. A little deep. Boy, it's hard to look at a pitch like that coming over the plate. Second and third, nobody out in a 6-3 ball game with Bauerstown leading DeHaven. DeHaven's at bat.
Got to hold the runner here and throw the ball to first base. Hopefully the girls have that in their mind ahead of time. A slow hit ball, they probably just want to go to first base and let the runner score. It depends on what's going on with the velocity of the ball.
She got a big, big strikeout.
Still got second and third now, up by 3 runs. Something got to happen here. This little girl looks aggressive with the bat.
Number 4 batter. Natalie DiBartoli.
Yeah, she looks like a hitter. Takes a very aggressive practice swing.
Pop up. Foul ball. I just noticed that both base runners just stepped off the base on a pop up in the infield.
Here it is. Payoff pitch.
Ooh, just foul.
That would have been 2 runs.
Absolutely. Probably a double.
However, it's a game of inches, as old Bob Prince used to say. I don't know if anybody can even remember that, except a gray-haired terrier like myself. There's a base hit.
There's a base hit, scores 1 run. Oh. There was a ill-advised throw. We had 1 run in on a single between the third and shortstop hole out to left center field, picked up, scored 2 runs. Now it's a 1-run ball game.
Another
ball to the first baseman, picks it up, turns around, looks what she's doing. Look at this play. Oh my goodness, the first baseman took the throw, ran the ball all the way in, tagged the runner who was trying to score on a ground out to first base. That was something else, trying to tie the game. So DeHaven picks up 2 runs in the top of the 5th. And the score is now Bauerstown 6, DeHaven 5.
What a hustling move by the first baseman, who ran as fast as she could run. And of course the runner on second never thought about stopping. She just took off for home, and unfortunately she was tagged out.
That was hard for us to see that play, but boy, that was unbelievable, with the third base coach from DeHaven sending her on a slow roller to first base, which the first baseman picked up, tagged first for the second out of the inning, then alertly saw the runner, pump fake. The girl from second to third was now running home. The first baseman took the ball all the way in by herself, That was Jenna Demore, and tagged her out as she came in trying to score the tying run in the game. So now, at the end of 4.5 innings, it's Bauerstown 6, DeHaven 5.
It was so close. We're stationed out here in center field. It was so difficult to tell whether or not the tag was made. But of course, being an outstanding umpire that Rich Venetia is, he made the call.
So Bauerstown got themselves out of a sticky situation there where almost the game is tied up. There's a ball to the second baseman. Dropped the ball, stayed with it, picked it up, and calmly threw to first for the first out of the 5th inning.
6-5 ball game?
6-5 ball game. We're at the top of the order. That was Madison Sproul who hit that ball to second base. Now ball to shortstop, quickly getting down the line is Alexis Stewart, number 12. Alexis is the left fielder.
Alexis demonstrating a lot of speed there.
Foul tip by Emma Truscott. 1 out, 1 on. Bottom of the 5th. Here. Wow, the third baseman almost made a great play. Ball short hopped. She fell to her knees, and now we have 2 runners on. With the cleanup hitter, Jenna Demore had a real big hit last inning.
Strike 1 to Jenna. Runners in scoring position. At least there was a runner on second in scoring position.
Nice shot. Just over the glove of the third baseman.
And the bases are now loaded.
Bauerstown looking to get back a couple of those runs that they gave up the top of the last inning. It's a 6-5 game. Bottom of the 5th. Late swing by Paige Mrazek. One and one.
Now Joe Mrazek used to play baseball for me. He was an outstanding outfielder, infielder type. Now I'm not positive. I think that might be his daughter. I'm not positive of that, but that's a very familiar name, Mrazek.
Wind kicking up just a little bit out here in the outfield. Whoop. 2 and 1.
First and second.
1 out, bases loaded for Bauerstown. Strike 2 called.
One thing about Rich Venetia, he's not afraid to call you out, so you better protect that plate up there. Bases are now loaded.
That was ball 4 on a bases loaded walk. A run comes in for Bauerstown. That hurts your cause when you give up a bases loaded walk, and it's now 7-5.
Got ahead of the hitter there. Strike 1 on the batter. Bases still loaded.
Ground ball to the pitcher. Oh, instead of going home, she went to first base for the force out. Run comes in for Bauerstown. 2nd and 3rd, 2 out.
Ball was hit slightly to her left. Probably felt a little comfortable going to first. However, she might have had a shot at home plate. Difficult to say from way out here. This would be a double play. Oh. He stepped on. Oh, rid of first.
There's only 1 out? I thought there were 2 outs.
She stepped on her. That was an out home plate.
I'm a little confused on that one, Coach. I thought there were 2 outs in that play.
I'm pretty sure there's only one. Right now, let's see what's going on here.
She didn't touch home? Cameraman's telling us that she never touched home.
Oh, boy.
And you know what? That wasn't a force-out, Coach, because it was second and third. So that should have been. Here's the play to first base. Now that's 3 outs. That was our fault on that one. We missed the call. There was only second and third in the last batter.
Instead of
and the ball bounced right in front of home, played fair. The pitcher went down, picked up the ball, stepped on the plate, but there was no force out. So now there were bases loaded. And then with the throw to first base, that was an interesting play. We messed up on that one. We're both looking at here from the outfield instead of looking close at the infield. Bauerstown picked up 3 runs to take a 9-5 lead against DeHaven. DeHaven's down to the last 3 outs in the top of the 6th. This is a 6-inning game for the GPGSL
okay, I'll be back to you, okay?
rules game.
All right, thank you. Me too. Bye-bye.
I'm joined this afternoon by Coach Jerry Matulovic, Coach Shaler Baseball, state championship Shaler baseball team, 1980. What other? Any other?
Well, we played for the state championship in 1999, and we lost in the last inning with the bases loaded and 2 outs. So I know the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. And we also won the WPL championship 3 times. So we've had some success with the baseball, but the most important thing was working with the young guys. Good people, good parents, a lot of fun. Just sort of like what's going on down here at Bauerstown. Same thing. Everybody contributing, everybody working with everybody else.
I'm going to give Coach a shameless plug and remind the viewers that if they have a boy that wants to come out and play baseball, the Matulovic Baseball Camps opens tomorrow, June 18th at the Bauerstown Complex. It was week 1. There's 3 weeks. Give us a call. Give Coach a call. Coach, how do they get in touch with you?
Well, you can give me a call at 412-217-2807. I have my cell phone on at all times, and that would be wonderful if someone would call. Thank you very much. Okay, what's the score?
It's now 9-5 in the top of the 6th. DeHaven is down to their last 3 outs, trying to make a comeback. They need a lot of runs. In the GPGSL rules, in the first 5 innings of the game, there's a 5-run limit, but there's no run limit now. Ball hit over the pitcher's head, drops in and literally just stops dead. Shortstop number 9 picked it up quickly, but no play. Michaela Lau held on to the ball wisely. Pop up to the pitching's mound. Pitcher drops the ball. Throws the ball away. DeHaven runner goes to number 3.
Good call.
Good call by Rich Benizia, the umpire.
He was in a proper position to make that call, because anybody else would have wondered whether or not the tag was made, but he had positioned himself like a good umpire would.
The batter, Mary Laird, popped up the ball to pitcher. The pitcher dropped the ball, quickly picked it up, and threw the ball down the right field line. There's a pop-up. Over the shortstop head. 1 run in. 2 runs in.
This is it for them, right?
This is it for them. They got to score 4 runs to tie to keep playing on. That was Mara Wolf who hit the ball. She's at second base. Quickly picked up on the ground ball to second. Number 14 for Bauerstown, Emma Truscott, picked up the ball. Timeout called by the Bauerstown coach. Wants to talk to his defense. We got a runner at third. We have 1 out. 2 runs already in. And now it's 9-7. For Bauerstown, that's Emma Truscott.
Emma Truscott, during the course of today, has been very steady. She's caught everything. She charges the ball quickly, and she's a credit to her team.
And that play was quickly to her left. Got the glove down on the ground, picked it up and made the first out. And the first baseman actually did a really good play. Jenna Demore is playing a great game. She kept her eye on that runner to keep her at third base and still make it a 2-run game. Now that run at third isn't all that important. What Bauerstown's looking for now is 2 quick outs. One and one. 9-7's the score, top of the 6th inning. Well, this is the last inning in this game.
2 strikes on the batter.
That was a tough pitch to look at.
That was a close call, but it was definitely a ball.
Foul tip.
You can see the pressure building up on these kids. They're working really hard. It's getting right down to, as they say, the nitty-gritty. Here it is.
Sounded like it hit the plate.
Ball did hit the plate. Of course, that would be a ball.
Full count.
Here it is. Oh, boy.
Oh, nice shot. Oh, the ball gets past the left center fielder. 1 run in. Make it a 1-run game. A very clutch double for DeHaven.
There was nothing cheap about that shot. When it reached the outfield where we are, it still had a lot of mustard right on it. But now we got a runner at second base, one run down.
It's the Lauren Graper. The bottom of the order, 1 out. 3 runs in so far for DeHaven in the top of the 6th.
One thing you could have to say, this is championship play because these girls are not going to quit.
Strike 3 called, 2 outs. Top of the order's up for DeHaven in a real pressure cooker 1-run ball game, 9-8.
So it gets down to this.
Gabby DiRenzo's up for DeHaven.
There's a shot.
There's a shot.
There.
Tying run now comes in. It's a 9-9 ball game.
And we're going to go to the last inning.
And now we're going to the bottom of the 6th.
Not over yet. That was a clutch hit for sure. Was that Gabby?
Gabby DiRenzo hit a nice shot up the middle.
With 2 outs.
With 2 outs.
That was a pressure swing. Here's the next pitch.
A pop up to second base. Catch made. Tie game going into the bottom of the 6th, the last inning. DeHaven with the bats coming through the bottom of the order, coming through for DeHaven. And Gabby DiRenzo at the top of the order delivers a 2-out, 1-run single to tie the game. And Bauerstown now needs to score in the bottom of the 6th to win the game. It's a 1-run game to win. Either that or we'll be going to extra innings.
I wouldn't be surprised to see that either. This game has been outstanding. that Gabby? 6. Here's number 6.
Gabby's pitching for DeHaven.
Okay.
Gabby DeRenzo delivered a very clutch 2-out hit for DeHaven to tie the game. Top of the order for Bauerstown, so that's what you want. It's the top of your order coming up, swinging the bat. Alexis Stewart, she's had a good game at the plate. She got things started for Bauerstown in the first inning. Swing and a miss. Reached a little bit for that one.
She's ready. She wouldn't be batting leadoff if she didn't have speed, so you got to get rid of that ball quickly in the infield.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Got to get that leadoff batter on.
Swing and a miss. Alexis Stewart struck out by Gabby DeRenzo. And Emma Truscott, who's had a good game at second base.
Oh, boy.
With a shot. Gets past the left center fielder. Here's the throw to second base. And the winning run is now at second base.
With 1 out.
With 1 out. And Anna Karasik, the right center fielder, coming up to bat.
Let me tell you something.
Coach just called timeout.
Emma is an athlete. No, sooner she hit that ball, she raced around first. She's getting congratulations from her coach right now. She is the winning run on second base with 1 out.
Coach from DeHaven's talking to his defense, trying to set things up. As the top of the order for Bauerstown has been very effective today. Anna Karasik, number 1's batting.
Anna's batting in the 3rd position, so obviously she's a hitter. Usually you put your good hitters in the top of the order, and she's batting 3rd.
Good eye with a... Watch the pitch, ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Foul ball, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. They have pulled their outfield in, which is a smart move, because anything over their head. There it is, strike. They want to shut that runner down at the plate if possible, but they better have a good arm because this girl can run. That would be Anna.
Ground ball to pitcher, thrown to first base. Truscott got herself to 3rd, is now 65 feet away. And number 4, Jenna DeRenzo, Jenna DeMore, excuse me, is bat. She had another clutch hit in the 4th inning.
This is it.
This is
it.
If she can
deliver, this game is over. If she doesn't, we're going extra innings. And here's the payoff pitch. 2-0.
On behalf of everyone from Moose, we're glad you're with us on this broadcast and on this beautiful day. Doesn't look like they're really giving her anything to pitch. Anything to hit, excuse me. I want to congratulate all our winners of the Mooseheart Community Spirit Award, Ball 4. That was an unofficial
base on balls.
Base on balls.
Yeah, they didn't want to. They didn't want to pitch to her. That's for sure. And I don't blame her. She's been a real thorn.
Paige Mrazek comes up with 1st and 3rd, 2 outs, winning run at 3rd base. Swings the ball. Wow. Foul ball down the first base line. I want to congratulate all of our Mooseheart Community Spirit Award winners from last night: Ed Duss, Karen Pashir, Coach Jerry, Bill Grover from Etna, Chief, Jim Byrne, Sally Wiggin, and Bill Cardell. Yes, Chili Billy was with us last night. Exciting bottom of the inning, bottom of the 6th inning. It's a fly ball over the head, and winning run scores. Bauerstown takes the game
Paige Morazek? Pretty sure.
That
number 1
is the winning run.
And Paige Morazek.
Paige Morazek hit a pop-up over the shortstop head, dropped just before the outfield grass.
And what a game it was.
Wow, that was a great game.
Right down to the wire.
10-9 is your final. Bauerstown over DeHaven for the 10 and under championship of the Mooseheart softball tournament.
The girls are extremely excited about this as they walk over to their benches.
So the girls will be getting their runner-up trophy and their championship trophy.
And as usual, there's always one of the girls or several of the girls who feel badly about it, but it's only a game. It's only a game. You should enjoy the game, but I know they're sad. I've been on both ends, winning and losing. You got to keep that head held real high.
Well, both teams will have a chance to continue their ways by playing in the GPGSL 10 and under playoffs. It was a great game. 10-9 Bauerstown over DeHaven on this wonderful Father's Day. They're going to be presenting the trophies to the runner-up DeHaven team. And again, I am going to say congratulations to all of our Mooseheart Community Spirit Award winners. Ed Duss from Shaler Township, Karen Pashir from North Hills Community Outreach, Chief Bill Grover from Etna Borough, Jim Byrne Jr., Allegheny County Councilman and former Mayor of Millville, Sally Wiggin from WTAE-TV, and Bill Cardill, Chili Billy from WJAS Radio, and Coach Jerry Matulovic, who's joined us graciously here today. This has been a lot of fun. I'm glad you came out and joined me.
Sure has. I don't know too much about this announcing stuff, but I really enjoy working with Frank. He knows what he's doing. He's very aggressive, and he's really, really good for the program. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Frank.
Coach, thank you.
Number 3, Jocelyn Serrano.
No tears here. No tears. Do the coach.
Big round of applause for DeHaven.
Give me the coach. Coach Bozak.
I'd like to thank coaches for DeHaven, Paul Bozak, Jim Buccelli,
Big difference.
Now for our champion, Bauerstown. Number 12, Alexis Stewart. Number 14, Emma Truska. Number 1, Anna Carassa. Number 6, Jenna DeMoore.
Thank you.
Number 1 with the game hit, Paige Morazek. Number 9, Michaela Lau. Number 10, Caitlin Covert. Number 8, Nevaeh Bark. Number 5, Number 5, Lauren Kemp. Number 7, Madison Gentili. Number 13, Kaylin Stewart. Number 3, Peyton Christina. And number 8, Madison Spurl. Also like to thank our coaches, Jeff Carassa.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Hey, girls, I want to thank you on behalf of the Mooseheart Committee. You guys made a huge difference in the lives of kids that have no families. Huge difference. Today, you gave up your Father's Day for something larger and something bigger than yourselves, and I appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sharing your day with us. Thank you for sharing your time with your kids. And thank you for helping out a great charity such as Mooseheart. We hope you had fun. Did you have fun?
Yeah!
Did you guys learn something new?
Yeah!
All right, what'd you learn? No, I'm just kidding. And number 3, you don't need to answer this because I already know. You guys all gave it your all and left it all on the field. Congratulations. Thank you all. We hope to see you next year.
Let's get a picture of all our
How about hi, Dad?
Hi, Dad! Champions of the world! Oh, yeah!
This program was produced by Rubino Productions, serving the community in ways you haven't imagined.